What's up, guys? It's Mike here with Grow Indoors 365. Thank you so much for joining me. Today is Friday the 13th. I want to make sure that I thank you guys again for continuously watching my videos and going through with this journey on continuously growing indoors. I know you guys really enjoy watching the videos, so make sure to give me the thumbs up as well as hit the subscribe button and make sure to hit the bell to receive notifications every time that I upload a video. So today, it's now Friday the 13th, the last time I posted a video in regards to the progress of our basil as well as our lettuce. So it's been approximately, I think I did on December 2nd, so 11 days or so. Everything's looking really good. So we're going to take a closer look and look at the current development and seeing the stage of basically transitioning the current rock wools and what I've been doing during the time of this since, the 11 days. How I've been maintaining this, the root development from underneath the rock wool, and how we're going to transition these rock wool plants directly into the reservoirs. All right, let's take a closer look. So coming in here, as you can see, there's been some serious development over the last 11 days. Now, we went through a couple of different variations on how you might go ahead and germinate your seeds, and I'll tell you, if you were to throw the seed inside the rock wool, you might be seeing some sort of development at this time, maybe not, because I found this way to be the best and the fastest. Let me actually touch a little bit of this basil. Oh man, it's already smell. I mean, if you could actually just smell, if there was some sort of smell-o-vision, it's unbelievable. This is the exciting part. This is the exciting part as things start to get going. It's unbelievable. It really is. So from this point right here, basically what I've been doing is, and I actually down below is like the syringe, and basically you guys know how I water this. I have like a tall little plastic like, call it whatever, like a microwavable dish that I put regular water in, and then I take like a plastic syringe that are listed down below, and I squirt the bases of all these. I just go right down, like I squirt here, 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 and I just soak these up. And this, that's why you see water kind of sitting at the bottom of this base. Now, as you can see here, some of them, this guy has just a little itty bitty root development there, so that's not a good, there you go. As you can see here, let me bring a little into a black background. As you can see there, we have some beautiful root development from this single lettuce plant, and I mean, it's probably going to be throughout. As you can see here, more root development, and it's just wonderful. Some of them are going to have a much bigger ones than others. As you can see there, they're just beautiful. Really nice little hairs on them. It's looking awesome. This is the exciting part. Let's take a look at some of these. Nothing on this one for the basil. Nothing on this one. Here's one single stem coming off of this double plant here. Look at those little basil plants. Aren't they phenomenal? Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I hate that the camera can't focus on this. Let's see if we can get a focus here. There you go. Look at that. Look at those two little beautiful basil plants. And they stink. But they stink like amazingly. Whoa. Look at this thing. Huge root system developing. And wait till you guys see, as soon as you get this stuff in the water in like 2 weeks, I mean, you have just an enormous buildup of just clumps of root systems going through the net pods, kind of connecting amongst each other, uniting and forming this amazing type of synergy and just growing. It's pretty freaking awesome. So this is exactly what's going on here right now. We have 6, 6, 6, and 2. These are all basil. Let's take a quick look at these. Freaking awesome. Got a little one right there. Hasn't really fully developed, but it'll get going. And in the midst of everything, once this is like really growing well, I'll do some cloning experiment with the basil. I haven't done any type of crazy cloning with the lettuce. I'm not even sure if you can, though maybe it's possible. If you've ever cloned lettuce, make sure to leave a comment down below and let me know. But this is really what's going on now. So let's go ahead and cut to the next phase of me transitioning everything and getting these reservoirs set up, because that's where it needs to be. I'm going to line up 2 reservoirs here because what do we got? 1, 2, 3. So basically, you know, I do an extra 2 in case that 2 don't grow out of the 12. So this is going to be interesting. So basically we have 2, these hold 9, this is 18, so 2 of these are going to have to get thrown out, unfortunately. It's probably going to be these 2. From the looks of it, those are a little leggier, as you can see here. This is what I mean, they're just a little higher extended. They're perfectly fine, I just don't have room for them, because each of these reservoirs holds 9. Alright, so that is that, and basically we have this is my 2 reservoirs lined up right here, and that's what we're gonna do. All right, so let's go into the next phase and I'll show you guys how I set these reservoirs up. All right, so as you guys can see, I have 2 things of water. By the way, since I took the last clip, it's been a couple of days since I took the last clip, and literally this is what the plants look like right now. Okay, this is literally what the plants look like right now. Is that crazy or what? It's been a couple of days since I took the last clip, and we've had significant growth. I mean, look at this root system. Look at these root systems. I'm going to plant these today. They're going to be enormous in a couple of days. Look at this. This is what a root system looks like. Is that insane or what? Look at that. Absolutely crazy. I presume majority of the plants are like that. Good. Look, the basil's now having tons of root development. It's looking really good. And the basil already, whew, at this stage are stinky. I love it. Alrighty, guys. Okay, so I got 2 tubs here. Alright, let me just make sure I can just delay it a little bit on there. Perfect. Okay. Now, your next phase is you need these, okay? These are also linked down below. This is what will generate basically oxygen through the pump. So we're going to put these down in the bottom. What I do is also, these are available, these are linked down below also. These basically, what happens is this is for a fish tank, these little plugs right here. They're suction cups. And what happens is that you put the light, if I slide this through like this, for example, you would do this with a light inside of a fish tank, and it would be like this up against the wall. But what I do is I place them like this, okay, and I will press them down so they remain there. When I'm ready, as soon as I have my tubing in, and what happens is instead of having this just lay on the bottom of the plastic, which will cause a lot of rattling, at least a fair amount of rattling, I came up with the idea to put these plugs on them. This way it will cushion the rattling and reduce the overall noise that you would be getting from inside of your reservoir. Okay? The next step here is I'm going to go ahead and grab my tubing, okay? Alright, so at this stage what I did was, as you can see here, I have my holes that I have embedded in my reservoirs, and basically I fed the tubing. Okay, this is regular tubing. It's available down in the links down below. You can get the BPA free one to stay super bougie if you want. But you can just get the regular tubing, whatever, you know what I mean. Make sure that it fits the tips here of these aerator stones. And as you can see here, feeds through the aerator stone, comes down into here, and comes right into my my pump. Okay, my pump is not turned on right now. I have 2 right here. And for you guys that don't know, basically when the pump is on, I will adjust these straight. I will adjust these 2 straight, and you will see a ton of percolation of bubbles coming from this, and this will be the oxygen part of those stones. All right, let's get going on that. And there you have it. Okay, pumps are on, aerator stones are fully functioning. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, actually, it's actually going to even go higher See, I actually have this one on, and this one. Watch what happens when I turn this one off. Even harder. You see that difference? Look, I turn the one nozzle so the air is flowing out without having a tube. When I close it off, look how much faster, look how much more. I mean, when you have, no joke, these general hydroponic pumps, when you have 2 aerator stones set up like this, wow, you're gonna have incredible growth. You know, I actually split it amongst 3. It works very well, but you can see the life. You can see the oxygen that will be brought to the bottom of those plants, the base, the roots. I mean, the plants thrive on it. They go nuts. All right. The next phase is this. Literally, all we do. Okay. And I show you guys how to make these in one of my largest videos. It's like an hour-long video of literally an A to Z on how to build your own everything. How to build your own reservoir, how to build your own tops, everything. So check this out. Now that these 2 are in, what we do next is we take these things. Okay, these are our net cups. The net cups go into the base just like that. As you can see here, the bottom of the net cups, especially these, you know, wherever there's a lot of percolation, wherever there's a lot of oxygen being hit, that's when the plants strive the most. Like here it's just going to be nuts. Like you can just see the development being super different. I mean, when the body doesn't get oxygen, it dies. It turns gray. It turns to nothing. It's dead. It's unbelievable what I have witnessed when I've had plants that get no oxygen, or when I have plants that basically either run out of water so no oxygen's getting to them because no percolation is happening, or there's some sort of power outage and the plant literally is sitting upright one day, then it's literally dead. And once I get the pump going back, okay, once I get that oxygen flowing, I have seen miraculous turnarounds. I mean, a plant, it's been so dead for whatever reason. I put it into a system, it's getting the oxygen literally in 5 to 8 hours. The thing is standing upright, solid. It's been resuscitated. Unbelievable. It literally is unbelievable. This is crazy. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is the final step. I'm going to get these net pods, and these are of course also available down below. I'm going to get the net pods. I'm going to get my my hydrotone, which is what these little rocks that go around this perimeter. So basically what happens is when you have the rocks around the perimeter, well, you put the rocks down at the bottom, you put this down just like this, and then you have the rocks, which is called the hydrotone. You hold this, basically it holds it in the middle and allows it to rest just like this by propping it up. But I actually found it to be much more, I actually really like to just literally put the rock wool cube right at the bottom just like that. I think it's actually, you know, instead of this root system making its way all the way through the hydrotone, I like it to sit right at the bottom. I like it to sit right at the base so that the water is literally just hitting that bottom part. I mean, look at that. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just crazy. So when it's doing that, you know you're going to get super successful plants. Let's go to the next phase. Let's put the hydrotone in. Let's get all the plants filled up, and then we'll take a look at what it looks like from then on. Alright, and this is the final outcome. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Mike. I'm an indoor grower, by the way. Make sure to hit the thumbs up. Make sure to hit the subscribe link. It's a perfect time to throw that in there. Make sure to hit the links down below. They have everything that you need to grow like me. Everything from lights, reservoirs, net pods, rock wool, hydrotone, pumps, lights, shelving, tents. Yes. Look at this. Finally, guys, oh my God, it's been a long time. A long time coming. Whew. With the kid, with the job, with just being tired, not feeling well, blah, 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 blah. It's so, we gotta stand together. We gotta feel good every single day to accomplish everything that we want in life. Not that this is a huge accomplishment, but let me tell you, I'm so happy that I got myself right down here. Let me just wipe some of this water down. Got down here and got this all set up. As you can see here, net pod consists of, that's why it's got the all these holes in it, allows for the water to get through, and the roots will just go right through the bottom portion down into the bottom of the water. As you can see here, this is the rock wool. That's where our seed went. This is where our plant is growing from, and this is the hydrotone, which basically holds the rock wool together in a single form. Now I thought I was going to have to actually get rid of a few plants, but I had an idea. Instead of getting rid of 2, I just planted 2 in one net pod. This way, I'm just going to have way more basil. Okay, so I'm super stoked. I didn't have to throw anything away. I have beautiful heads of lettuce that will be heads of lettuce. This is going to be awesome. I'm super excited about this. This is what it looks like down here. As you'll see literally by my next video, will probably be in the next several days. I'll give you guys an update on how I put nutrients in. I usually don't put nutrients in until I'm seeing a little bit more of root development, because there's no point right now. Because if you put if you're putting nutrients down into the bottom here, and you're just you don't have any roots that are touching the water, the nutrients are not going to reach the plants, which obviously makes no sense. It's a waste of nutrients. But in this case, these guys are all looking absolutely beautiful. These ladies, these guys, you know what I mean? They're absolutely gorgeous. The basil already stinks so good. Woo! As soon as you touch it with your hands, it really smells really nice. I'm really excited for this grow. I think it's time in this phase right now. I think it's time in the next few days to plant the next batch. Plant the next amount of seeds, maybe a different type of basil. I got that rosy basil, which is like a purple kind. I wasn't really fond of it because I don't know why I didn't like it. It was beautiful, but I just didn't like the way that it tasted. But I want to get something in here, and I probably want to get 2 down there. I really want to grow something crazy, but honestly, trying to grow something that requires pollination, for example, even though you could do it manually, it's just too labor intensive. A while ago I tried to grow a broccoli. It was enormous. It was down here. I tried growing cucumbers. Look at my older videos. It's insane, but all those things required pollination, in which case they didn't achieve maximum. The fruit didn't develop, period. In this case, this is where we're going to leave it for now. I believe today is December 18th. I'm really excited for the holidays to come. I will be posting a video prior to the actual holidays of next week, but I want to make sure that you guys saw this video here. Make sure to give me the thumbs up. For all you haters out there, give me the thumbs down. Doesn't matter one way or another, you're still watching the video. Okay, keep doing what you're doing. Make sure you guys are growing. Hit the links down below. Hit the subscribe button. This is Mike signing off. Thank you guys so much. Talk to you soon.